I'm recording this before the final day of the Premier League season, so if Southampton lost and Swansea won 17-0, I'm going to look a bit foolish. In that case, you can throw in the likes of Bertrand, Højbjerg and Tadic, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. For a number of years now, when a team is relegated, the Premier League vultures begin circling around their star players. Of last season's relegated clubs, Hull City lost the likes of Andy Robertson and Harry Maguire, Sunderland made £30 million on Jordan Pickford, and Middlesbrough didn't really lose anyone, to the Premier League at least, but Martin de Roon went to Atlanta, so we'll go with that. Here are our 7 best players from the relegated Premier League clubs. Alfie Morrison, Swansea City. First up in this 7 is Alfie Morrison, who was playing non-league football 4 years ago and League One football only a couple of years ago. The Swans brought Morrison to the Liberty Stadium in a deal worth £5 million following his impressive form at Barnsley, and if they do sell him this summer, you can be sure they turn a hefty profit on him. He was in fine form earlier this season and was called up for England duty for the first time in March, although he didn't manage to get on the pitch. Mawson's form has wavered, along with the rest of the Swan side in recent weeks, but he is still being linked with the likes of Tottenham, and he's also only 24. Nacer Chadli, West Brom. Nacer Chadli has played more games for Belgium than West Brom this season, having been restricted to just 2 appearances for the Baggies in all competitions this term. The campaign got off to a bad start for the big winger, who fell out with manager Tony Pulis after refusing to go on a pre-season tour. The former Tottenham man, who had an impressive debut season at the Hawthorns, has since had problems with both his hamstring and his calf. Despite his lack of appearances this season, Chadli is still a highly regarded and dangerous left winger who will be among the most sought after players at the 3 relegated clubs. He has already been linked with the move to Serie A, with title challengers Napoli having been mentioned. Lukasz Fabianski, Swansea City. The second Swansea City player in this 7, Lukasz Fabianski was deservedly named as the Swans Player of the Season at their recent end-of-season awards. Nicknamed Flappy Hansky during his time at Arsenal, when the Polish international was in and out of the team, never able to find any consistency or rhythm, he has shown his class at the Liberty Stadium. He has displayed smart reflexes and handling, and the Welsh side would have been relegated many weeks ago were it not for some of his heroics. He is yet to have been linked with any other club, but it would be some feat if Swansea were able to keep hold of him this summer. Jonny Evans, West Brom. Much like Nacer Chadli, it's past successes rather than this season's form that will see teams eyeing up a move for West Brom defender Jonny Evans. It wasn't long ago that the Northern Irish international was being linked with Manchester City and Arsenal, with the Baggies even turning down a couple of supposedly derisory bids for the centre-back. The fees bandied about at the time are wildly above what the club can expect to receive now, especially since the 30-year-old is believed to have a £3 million release clause. That kind of money is pocket change to Premier League clubs these days, and we thoroughly expect someone to pick Evans up this summer. Joe Allen, Stoke City. A star of the Welsh national team that reached the semi-finals of Euro 2016, Joe Allen joined Stoke City that same summer for £13 million. Despite the Potter struggles, Allen has impressed in his 2 seasons at the Bet365 Stadium, with his high work rate and good technique proving a rare bright spark in the middle of Stoke's midfield. Aged 28, it's a near certainty that Allen will have left Staffordshire when Stoke begin their next campaign in the Championship. Paul Lambert's men have barely been relegated 5 minutes, and 5 clubs have already been linked with the former Swansea City man, including West Ham, Wolves and Sevilla. Jack Butland, Stoke City. England international Jack Butland has been talked about as potentially being Gareth Southgate's number 1 for the 2018 World Cup finals in Russia, although he'll most likely be second choice to Jordan Pickford now. Still only 25 and practically just a boy in goalkeeping terms, there's surely no way he'll be playing in the Championship next season. Clubs like Watford, West Ham and even Liverpool could well be on the lookout for a new goalkeeper in the summer, and you're likely to get a decade of quality service out of Jack Butland, making him prime pickings. Xherdan Shaqiri, Stoke City. The top 3 in this 7 all play for Stoke City, and with the right management, the Potters never should have been relegated this season. Arguably their best player, and certainly the most talented attacking player, is Swiss international Xherdan Shaqiri. The former Inter Milan and Bayern Munich winger is among the most dangerous players outside of the Premier League's top 6, with 8 goals and 6 assists in the league this season. That's a better combined tally than Mesut Ozil at Arsenal, Wilfried Zaha at Crystal Palace, and Wayne Rooney at Everton. Short and stocky, Shaqiri can explode out of his 6 foot and 5-inch frame with a frightening burst of acceleration, quick feet, and his ever dangerous wand of a left foot. He has a World Cup with Switzerland to look forward to, but also a summer transfer and no doubt a greatly improved pay packet this summer. So that's it for the top 7. Thanks for watching, give us a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to HITC Sevens.